Hello, I'm Julian Northbrook from doingenglish.com, here to help you, the intermediate to advanced English learner, go from being, okay at speaking English to, amazing. How do I express myself in English fluently without looking dumb? Good question, and my answer has two parts. First of all, you've got to understand what it means to be advanced in speaking. Second, you've got to understand and apply the concepts of the LKC triangle. So let's take a look at these two things and break them down. Understanding what it means to be advanced in speaking English. A lot of people make a big mistake with this, and they think that sounding intelligent in English means learning big, complex lexis and jargon, difficult grammar constructions, rare tenses. And far from making them sound more intelligent and sophisticated, it actually has the opposite effect. It simply serves to confuse and muddle the message trying to be communicated and makes you look quite dumb. There's very strong research that shows that overusing difficult language in order to try and sound intelligent actually just makes you look dumb, whereas people receive messages that are communicated in clear, concise, simple ways much more positively and view those speakers as being the clever, intelligent people. Now, of course, in order to make this work, you have to have a well thought out, intelligent message that you are communicating to whoever you are speaking to. And this is where the concept of the LKC triangle comes in. In a nutshell, the LKC triangle is this idea that you need three things to speak English well. First of all, you need the L, language. Yes, you need the words, the phrases, the expressions of English that you need to communicate the things that you want to express, or you're not going to sound very fluent, natural, or clever in English. But just learning the language in and of itself is not enough. You also need two more things, and the second of those is the K of the LKC triangle, knowledge. That is, content, ideas, intelligent, sophisticated stuff up here that you can use in your conversations or whatever situations it is that you are using English. If the ideas that you have aren't well thought out, or to put it another way, if you communicate a dumb idea, you will sound dumb regardless of how natural and fluent your English is. On the other hand, if you have a sophisticated, intelligent thing to communicate, then you will sound sophisticated and intelligent, providing you communicate that with the right kind of language. Again, go back to the previous point. You also need one more thing, and that is the C of the LKC triangle, culture. Culture is all about how groups of people, whether that is a group of people from a certain country, a certain area, a certain city, a certain organization, thinks and behaves. And this is essential to understand for you as an English as a second language speaker, because the ideas and the way that people think and their values and their behaviors define the way that they communicate and also the way that they understand the things that you say. Not understanding somebody's culture is a surefire way to end up with big misunderstandings in the conversation, because you say one thing meaning one thing and they receive it in a totally different way. The biggest mistakes that most people make when speaking English as a second language, far from being about their words or their grammar as they think, are actually more to do with cultural misunderstandings. You've got to get clear and understand the culture and the way that the people you are talking to think. That in a nutshell is the LKC triangle, and if you apply this to your English speaking day to day, you will sound far less dumb when you are speaking. Right, how can you go about learning the high frequency phrases, expressions, chunks of English that you need to build fluency and naturalness into your English so that you can communicate these ideas in a clear, concise, intelligent sounding way? Luckily for you, I've got a free training that will show you just how to do that. It's called the Rocket Launch Method, and it's going to teach you the 5 key changes you need to make to the way that you learn English to see the fastest improvement. Head over to doingenglish.com/free training. Check it out. I'll see you on the other side. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will see you in the next video. I'm your host, Julian Northbrook, saying bye-bye.